Good morning, sunshines. It is a beautiful Sunday, and I hope it's full of hope for you that if wherever you are at your home, in the comfort of your couch or your bed. Hi, Monica. Good morning. Wherever you are, this is time to restore. And if you're watching and if you're overthinking, I'm lazy, or this is too slow for me, it's exactly what you need. So, hi Maureen. Good morning, guys. So, I'm sitting here in a little box stool. You can have a chair or you can just sit on the floor. If you don't have any low back or knee problem, you can be on the floor. I'm having some requests about people that have knee issues, and I know we have a lot of friends here that have knee problems and hip problems, so we're gonna take it easy today. If you have a belt or a shirt or anything that you can use too, that can help your practice. It's not required, but it's recommended. And that's it, that's all you're gonna need. I'm sitting in my comfortable stool here, and I need to go back so you can see what I'm gonna be doing, all right? All right, I have the sun shining here. My foot's coming from my little window, so I'm all set. Let's start. If you find that place, you can be sitting on the floor on a chair. Put your feet in a place that feels comfortable for your back and your knees. And then bring your hands to your legs. And notice what feels the best for you, to keep your palms facing up or down. Just do a test, okay? Close your eyes, if of course it feels okay. And then keep your palms facing up and relax your shoulders, or the palms facing down. Our practice today is going to be around shoulder openers and all about the pelvic floor too. And the pelvic floor, what runs here, the element that runs the chakra is the water. So that's why you're going to listen to some water and the fluidity of the water. And we're going to try to balance that area, okay? Do any wiggle, do anything until you can find just a steady pose. And then in that steady pose, notice what the mind is telling you. Usually the mind, it's ruled by the ego, so all kinds of noises are going to come from that place. Usually comes to try to make us safe, right? We say bad stuff, we say negative things just to protect ourselves, but actually it's not doing a very positive thing. So it's up to us to notice what is not, what is all just like BS, and keep coming back to the body and our true selves. Relaxing the face and the shoulders. Now notice also your sit bones, wherever they are touching. Are you allowing them to relax? Are you allowing your pelvis to be free here? As the physical body starts to release, you invite deeper breaths to reach the back of your neck, to open the front body, to open your belly, and travel your spine. If you had your hands facing up, please drop them down to your legs now. Take just a couple more breaths. Let's start by dropping the head to one side. And I recommend you to keep your eyes closed. And then release the head forward and trying to create some circles here with the head. And again, the circles are up to you how deep they are, or if they go all the way back. If they don't, that's also fine. I like to create like a crescent moon here with the shape of my circles. And if there's knots where you go and you feel really tense, you hold there, you stay there a little longer, and you kind of go back and forward until you feel more release. Don't forget about the breath. And the body already feels when you start to be short of breath, when your mind goes someplace else, usually future or the past. So come back to where you are so you can deepen your breath. And enjoy this ride, enjoy this opening in the neck as you keep your pelvis really soft, your legs, your foot touching the floor, your toes relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. Finding a neutral place to put your head, and take another deep breath. Maybe slowly blink your eyes open. All right, reach the arms to the front. Now the right goes over the left. You're gonna bring the arms like if you're giving yourself a hug. Now in this hug, and don't try to look where she can go, or just that. Just keep walking your fingers as far as you can. So you hold and walk. You're trying to go as back as you can. And then when you find that space in you, kind of surrender the shoulders, open them, separating the shoulders from your ears, okay? So you're in your nice hug here. Take a nice breath and feel that chest opening and those shoulder blades spacing. And then we exhale, fold, open up that mid back and upper back. And then we reach slowly with the breath in, and then exhale, we go down again. Squeeze the air out. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale. Now for me, every time I breathe in and come up forward, I want to hold and hug myself more. So you can do this. And if you have a very slippery shirt like I have, it's hard to keep your hands there. So take one more of those. And exhale. Now from here, reach as the hands slide towards the elbows all the way to your wrists. Now one palm is facing up, the other one is facing down. If it feels good for you, keep reaching the arms back, and then just do a zigzag here. You're sending it back and then trying to twist just enough. And then exhale. Now bring your hands back to your legs. So the palms are facing down. And then just notice your shoulders. All the way from the back of your ears down to your shoulders, down to your fingers. One breath. All right, loves. Hands go forward again. Stay with me. Left goes over the right. And then we're going to hug. The same drill of before. You keep walking your hands. Breathe in even if it's underneath your shirt, so it keeps more grip. Ready? We inhale. Let's start this time kind of lifting. And then exhale, rounding. Feel grounded with your sit bones. Letting your legs relax too. On the inhale and exhale. Remember to free your shoulders more away from your ears, even if it doesn't look like it because you're squeezing. But the intention of having them apart is what we're trying here. Now 2 more. And up. And this is going to be the last one. Exhale. Inhale, slide the hands all the way. Now one is lower and the other one is up. If you can hold your wrists, bring it back. Open the armpits and the chest. Feel the sit bones grounded. And then try to a little bit of the twist and then reaching back and then twisting a little bit to the other side. Breathe in to open the chest one more time. And then exhale, release your hands back down. Great. Now, rolling the shoulders up to the ears and back. And then on the exhale, we're gonna let it go. Ready? So they go up, a little back, and then exhale, let them go. One more time. And then exhale, let them go. Arms are gonna open to your sides, like if you're trying to give a big hug. Bring that right hand now to the left side. I know you cannot see my hand. So I'm trying to keep my right arm straight, okay? Left hand goes towards the right elbow, and we're bringing towards the chest more. Some people are gonna need to kind of bend the elbows and bring it down if you have very, very stuck shoulders or the frozen shoulders. I know some of you suffer with that. So roll the shoulder down, bring it down, just keep bringing towards the heart. Take another breath in and out. And then from here, as you keep holding that right elbow, reach it up, reach it up. Maybe your arms cross your face here, maybe not, and that's okay. You're gonna hold that elbow, and maybe if there's space for you to send it to the opposite side, you go there. Now, see, my back is having a tendency to really overextend forward. As my tailbone goes back, try to lengthen the spine and lift your low belly, so you stay elongate and not just concave. Concave it. It's a new word in English, if you didn't know. All right, now from here, I know some people are gonna have very hard time, like there's no way I can reach for my arm. Try to grab your other arm with that hand. If you cannot do this, what you can do is use your belt, okay? Use your belt here, and then you hold, and then let kind of go free. That hand can just be here, released. So this can be a lot. So if you're really stuck in your shoulders, you can let it go more. But I know some of you can hold, and you can maybe relax that arm. Ooh, my neck is really tense. All right, one more breath here, guys. And then exhale, release that left hand down to your leg. Right hand slides to the back of your head. And then bring the chin towards the chest with the help of your hand, but not just the help of bringing it down. It's elongating the back of your neck, and then you're reaching forward. Roll that right shoulder back and down. Take a nice breath in. And then press your head into your hand and lift. Your elbow is still facing forward, it's not out, it's forward. As you press your head into your hand, lift and breathe. Like if you just caught in your head here with your hand. And then exhale, bring it back. Release that hand back down. Breathe, relax. All right, let's do the other side. Left arm goes towards the right hand this time, okay? I know it's a hard thing to try to straighten that arm, so that's why we're gonna use the right hand to bring into the left elbow, and we help to come even further towards the chest. So we're not here, we're releasing that shoulder down. And breathing. Maybe the fingers can also give some love here. Stretching the hands. Taking one more breath. All right, now that hand stays there as we reach up. Right hand pulls the left elbow towards the right side. And again, breathe here. Left hand can catch that right arm or use your belt or your shirt or whatever you're using as a belt. And then you can extend that right arm so the left is pulling even more. Notice that I have my head down here because that's where my arm is, and I can keep my head over. And then one more breath. And then release really slowly the hand. Left hand slides to the back of your head. And then notice if there any numbness. That's where my left shoulder feels a little bit more numb than my right. And then send the elbow forward. Press that head into the hand. And then look up. Try to find space in your neck as you release and trust your hand completely. And then exhale, lengthen your neck first, and then let's release down, chin towards the chest. And then exhale, release your hand. Ooh, we're gonna do a lot for the shoulders. You're gonna feel like you can fly today. Interlace your fingers, press the palm to the front. Roll the shoulders down, reach the arms all the way up. Breathe in and out. Exhale, hands forward. This time, sending the arms, make sure the shoulders are kind of level with your hands. And then we twist a little bit. And then we bring it up. And then we exhale, lower, all the way to the center, and then to the right. Be gentle. Inhale up. Exhale down. And again to the center. I know you're wondering when we're going to do something that hands go back. Soon. Don't you worry. I know the body's asking already. Forward. And then release your hands. Now holding to your knees, wherever you are, sitting on the floor in your chair, hold your knees. Start to send your mid-back towards the back of the room. Notice your shoulders, roll them down, look towards the belly. Notice any pain in your low back. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift your right leg or foot off the floor, and then interlace your fingers in the front knee and bring towards your chest. Roll shoulders down. Take a nice and deep breath here. Now let the knee press into the hand as you surrender the shoulders, and let just do gravity do its work here. And then release the foot on the floor. Same thing, slide the hands towards the knees, around the back. This time we open the chest, sending the heart forward, shoulders back, and maybe there's a little gaze up as the front shoulders release back and the neck is going up with the chin. And then exhale, we round again. Lift your left knee, interlace your fingers, or use your belt or your shirt or your towel. And just hold here, should feel good for your shoulders. It also depends on the length of your legs and your arms, you know that by now, right? And then we lift the spine and keep bringing the knee towards the chest. Surrender the sides of the neck. And then exhale. Now we do a little bit for the hips before we go back to the shoulders. So you can separate your legs. If you're sitting on the floor, you can keep on the cross-way position, or you can straighten your legs to the sides. So make sure you have a lot of props as we're gonna fold. Now here you can have your hands, if you're in a chair, you can have your hands in your knees and keep your spine really long as you fold. Now the folding, maybe you're just here and you're gonna stay here, okay? You can either keep your hands here if it feels okay for your shoulders, or slide them towards closer to your hips and roll the shoulders back. And then you keep coming forward and notice your sacrum. And remember the water element that reigns in the pelvic floor. We're gonna just do a little bit of movement, like a water movement, side to side. If you're on the floor and if you're touching the floor, you can use your fingers to do the same thing in front of you, or using a pillow. You might feel a lot in the hip flexors. Stay with me for one more breath, swinging. And then slide your hands back to your knees and then press as you round your back to come back up. Lengthen in the spine. All right, we're gonna go back to the shoulders, okay? Now grab your prop. If you interlace your fingers behind you, let's just do with the prop, okay? If you don't have, you can use just fingers. So, gonna bring your prop back, and it can be a shirt, like I said, a towel, whatever. So hands holding, palms are facing up towards the sky. You're gonna hold like a shoulder kind of distance, okay? As you feel that resistance between them, we're gonna lift, we're gonna twist. So one hand pulls the other, bring it back and twist, and then we fold. What do you mean? We fold forward. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. We go back up. We do the same thing. So one arm pulls one side and then the other side. Oh, that is rough to do. And we fold forward. Especially because we need to create the resistance, right? All right, one more time. We go to one side. We go to the other side. And then we reach forward again. And then exhale, release. Bring your hands to your legs. We are working into relaxing and making everything surrender every time we stop and watch. Just give the shoulders another break as we focus on the legs a little bit. Now, if you're on the floor, you can do a mermaid. If you are seated like I am in a chair, you bring the right foot to the front and then trying to bend your left and slide your left foot back. You probably cannot see me, right? So slide your left foot back and then scooch towards the edge of your chair. Maybe right here is enough for you to stay with your leg, or maybe you can even go further, like if we're doing a lunge. Actually, my little stool is perfect to make a lunge. Maybe your chair is not. So you can bring a prop, a book underneath your knee. Now with the right hand, so I have the right leg forward, with my right hand, bring to the edge of your chair to the right, and then the left arm goes up, and then you bend towards that side. Now if you are doing this on the floor, you can do a lunge if you want, or you can do a mermaid, but it's not going to be the same. You're going to reach more into an inner thigh and outer hip kind of stretch. And then bring it back, and then reach forward again, and then doing the other side. Remember, depending on how long your legs and which prop you're using, you're going to look different than me. Left knee, right leg goes back. You can keep walking if it feels good for that front leg. Left hand on the chair. Arm is reaching up, the outside arm, and then you bend towards that side. And then we bring it back. Beautiful. Sitting forward again. If you are on the floor, you can keep your legs crossed. All right. Now, right hand goes to the right corner of your prop or the floor. Hold it here. We're going to do the same thing without the legs now. Keep pressing your, whatever that side of that arm that is going up on your prop or on the floor. And you reach. Roll the right shoulder down and breathe. Inhale back. Let's go to the other side. So we're going to do this a couple more times as we're finding more space in the rib cage. Okay? You can always do anything that we're doing with your eyes closed. So you notice more where you hold tension. And then one more time here. And inhale back. All right, guys. Now last one for the shoulders as we reach the arms right over the left. Oh yeah, it's ego hands. It looks more like a snake, doesn't it? So right over the left. Try to bring and try to go on the outside of the left. And maybe the palms reaching together. Maybe it's the front of the hands touching. Whatever you can do here. And then the elbows reaching forward. Shoulders down. Breathe in. Ooh, I'm already feeling my upper back. All right, now let's do it. But this time, we're gonna twist first. Breathe into the right side. And then we squeeze the elbows into the side body, almost like going towards the left waist. Inhale back. And then we go to the center. And then from here, we reach it up. Breathe in and out. And then to the right side, we reach to the right. We take a breath out as we squeeze the elbows towards the waist. Inhale back. And then forward. And then we reach the elbows up. Oh, exhale, release. All right, take a moment to notice the feelings of warm or cold sensation. Anytime you need to use your neck again, if you feel like you build stress by doing your shoulders, you go back to sending side to side. All right, ready for the other side. No. Reach the arms forward now. This time the left goes over the right. And we'll do the same thing. Trying to grab the palms or the back of the hands. Send the elbows forward. Let's start with the right side. We reach to the right. We're trying to twist, but keep the knees facing forward. Exhale, round the upper back, the mid back. Squeezing the elbows towards the chest. We bring it back. Center now. Elbows go forward and then up to the sky. And then exhale. Center again. And then towards the left side. Breathe out as you bring the elbows towards the side. And then back up. Last time, guys, sending the elbows forward and then all the way up. And then we exhale, release the arms. Beautiful. All right, time to get out of our chairs, or if you're already on the floor, get closer to your wall. It's impossible you're not having a wall in the house, but some people don't have spaces in any part or any wall in the house, so you can also use your chair if you want, but I'm sure you can make it work. All right, guys, so I hope you can see my wall there. This is where I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna bring my prop. You can have a pillow if you prefer sitting. I like to elevate my pelvis in this one. So I can sit in my pillow first. The wall is in my side. My other hand's gonna support me here. And then I reach one leg at a time up towards the wall. Scooch my tushy until I can go down to the floor. Legs are up, and then it's up to you. If you wanna get closer to the wall here, you can. All right. All right, so it looks like you can see me. Arms towards the sides first. Release the legs out. If for any reason this is too much for you because your legs slip too much, you can relax. You can use a belt, or you can wrap your legs just so it holds your legs how they are. Okay? Arms to the sides. Let's take just a few breaths until you feel that energy going down to the pelvis. So because of, I said earlier that we have in the pelvis the water element. So right now, all you're gonna focus in the body is like a nice waterfall going down to the pond of your belly and your pelvis. And then the water is flowing there, staying there, and healing wherever it needs to heal. And then the water goes into a stream all the way to the pond of your chest. And then whatever you need to heal there and release there, you release. And then go down to your hands and fingers. We're going to do some stuff here in the wall with the legs. And again, you don't have to if you had enough. Just for the shoulders today, you can end up doing your Shavasana here up in the wall. Okay? Maybe you can turn off the phone. But if you want to open a little bit more of the hips and the legs, you stay with me just for a little longer. Now, I'm opening my legs. I'm letting my legs kind of be heavy towards the sides. Again, if you need support in the sides here, you can bring something to support your outer hips. I don't have much space in my outer hips because it's bone to bone in my body, but I feel a lot in my inner thighs too. So this is a great stretch for you to stay. I like to have my prop underneath me so I don't feel my low back. So this is another plus for you to do with Viparita Karani. Arms can be by your sides. You relax your face as you're here. Your jaw and your lips. The back of your neck and the back of your eyes. And keep on the breath going deep and long. Surrender the pond in your belly and your chest. One more nice breath here. Now, if you need to slide your legs closer together to do this one, you can. Or you can stay here if your hips allow you to. You bend both knees. So your knees are now separate, together with your toes going at the same level. Take a nice breath in here. Maybe this is all you need for that inner hip flexor stretch. That's really tense.
Now, slide your right foot how it is to the left side. What I like to do is to hold with my left hand that left leg. You can either stay here and stack knees together or cross one leg over the other one. And then what's going to happen is that left leg is going to send weight towards that outer right leg. So you're going to feel a deep stretch in that outer, all the way up to that nice tendon that you have in the side here. And then you can also find the support of your arm, so if it's too much, you don't have to look towards the side, just hold here for a few more breaths. All right, we're gonna undo the leg first, uncross the leg, slide it to the right side, and doing the same thing the other side. Slide the left towards the right. Loves, you can stay right here, or you can cross the left over the right this time. And then that right, ooh, that one is too intense. So you can close the legs more. You can have a prop, you can have something holding that leg. And if you're feeling like you're clogging your muscles into your bones, release them. And then we uncross the leg. Slide the legs forward. Reach the arms overhead if you can. Bending the elbows maybe. Ladies and gentlemen, you can stay here for your Shavasana today. You can go all the way to the floor if it feels better for you. And then you want to work into listening to the noises of the fluid water running in you and healing you. Little by little, drip by drip. Breath by breath.
Listen to all the noises of this healing sensation that we all have. We just never connect to that place in us. Because, as I keep repeating, we live on the outside. And it's so hard to look whatever is happening inside and to try to find who we truly are inside with all the voices, with all the judgment that we learn through life. And we forget how innocent, how beautiful, how powerful, and the power of healing that we have, we forget that we have. So right now, where you are laying, breathing, just remember that you have everything you need. Thank you so much for going to that place in you to practice and to share your energy with me. I wish you deep peace. Namaste.